Hello, what's up, guys? Let's talk about the elephants in the room. No, not Nigeria's struggling economy, but Afrobeat superstar Davido. Recently, Davido's candid comment about Nigeria's economy woes on the Big Homie's House podcast sparked major backlash. Critics are calling him unpatriotic, accusing him of sabotaging Nigeria's image. But here is the real question: is Davido really the problem? Let's break this down. Davido said, "It is not cool back home. The economy is in shambles." And he is not wrong. Poor leadership, a declining naira, and rising oil prices are undeniable. Yet somehow the focus isn't on fixing those issues. It is on blaming Davido for saying what we all know exists. Bashir Ahmed, a former aide to President Buhari, accused Davido of selling out Nigeria. TVC presenters even claim Davido is sabotaging President Tinubu's effort to attract investors. But wait, where were these elusive investors before Davido spoke? Are we really supposed to believe that one interview can crumble a nation's investment prospect? If so, Nigeria must have been on pretty shaky ground to begin with. Davido's entire career has promoted Nigeria. He brought international stars like DaBaby and Kai Cenat to our shores, proudly showcasing our culture. Now, because he dared to speak the truth, there is talk of cancelling his December 2024 concert in Lagos. Let's be real, Davido isn't demarketing Nigeria, he is holding up a mirror to it. So, instead of pointing fingers at Davido, maybe it is time we point them at the real culprits, those in power who have let things fall apart, our leaders. Davido isn't the problem, he is just the messenger. And if the truth makes you uncomfortable, maybe it is time to change the narrative. Now, let's dive into some clips to see what really went down, and maybe, just maybe, you will agree that Davido isn't your problem.
The reactions from some people to statements made by popular musician David Adeleke, aka Davido, have been pretty interesting to see. Now, what you find is that these people do not necessarily deny that our economy is actually in shambles, but their major concern is that it is being mentioned in public. That is, we agree that the economy is in a mess, but saying it on such platforms is demarketing Nigeria. Now, there's a proverb that says that you cannot heal a wound by saying that it's not there. And I appeal this morning that as a nation, we should learn to stop pretending and own the things that we are ashamed of. These things that are wrong with our country should embarrass us enough for us to demand that they are fixed, instead of turning our faces the other way. Some people don't mind the continuous degradation of our economy as long as you hide it from the world. Don't say it on international platforms. We need to bring back the ability to feel this shame that we're hiding from about what has happened to our great country. Let us feel the shame that at our age as a country, we still have questionable elections. Let us be embarrassed that with all our land resources, Nigerians are still struggling to feed. Because right after criticizing Davido, you will still get up, go outside, and experience that economy that he was speaking about. After telling him to shush, you will still go outside and experience that economy. Because even if Davido said the opposite and painted Nigeria like it was paradise, you will still go out this morning and experience the true nature of that economy that he was speaking about. So don't be scared that the world would hear how bad things are in Nigeria. Don't be scared. Be ashamed of it. And be so ashamed that you would tell your government to fix the problem. Hiding it from the world doesn't solve the issues. To those who are criticizing Davido, the news reports that there's of course this brand new terror group, Lakurawa, that is spreading in northern Nigeria. I'm sure you must have heard. Hiding that from the world wouldn't make it go away. And if Davido went on a podcast and said that there is no single terror group in Nigeria, Nigeria is completely safe, right after you finish watching that podcast or listening to it, the residents of Sokoto and Kebbi State will still go out and face the truth, which is that Lakurawa actually does exist. So don't hide these problems. Your country still doesn't have any functional refinery, well, until we hear more about Port Harcourt. The Auditor General recently released a report showing 197 billion naira fraud in MDAs. Speaking about these things on any platform is not demarketing Nigeria. And hiding it from the world is not going to fix that problem. Your president is constantly seeking loans. Your citizens are crowding and pouring over themselves at the embassies of different countries across the world, looking for a way out of Nigeria. You really think that the world doesn't know about Nigeria's economic challenges? They know. Davido isn't your problem. He is just like every other Nigerian. And right after criticizing him for what he said, you will still go outside and face the realities of the Nigerian economy.
Is that when Ashwabi is taking a plane to country to look for foreign investors that will come here, he told them, don't come.
As you imagine, he's taking a plane to go and look for foreign investors that will come here. He's told them not to come. Before this Davido podcast, come and tell me the list of the investors that they've brought into this country. Anytime when they travel, come up for this country, if they come back 2 weeks later, you go here say they don't go collect loan. They don't go borrow money. The money where they borrow, we don't know what they do and do. As I talk to you now like this, they won't collect another loan. And they go collect them. Come and tell us the foreign investors that they brought. I know they do podcasts. I know they like all this TV interview. But I would like to go to this TVC. Let this woman tell me how many investors that have been brought into this country. And me, I will come tell her how many times they don't collect loan, where they don't use the loan do anything. So in your deepest mind of mine, you are thinking that Davido is the one that will tell foreign investors not to come. Are you people not mad? You think those foreigners don't even know what is going on in this country? You people are jokers. If I just want to enter the boy, when I enter the boy. But all this talk is making absolutely no sense to me. Which foreign investors they won't bring? Exchange of foreign investors, where we say our politicians, they go bargain with them. When they come here, they will come in the name of say, okay, we want to do solar panel, we want to do lights. Next thing, the original plan, now for them to go to dig gold. Now for them to go to do illegal mining, they make return, they share money. Now that investor, they talk. They'll go to cause war for the lives of Jos, for the lives of Zamfara, among the people. Now those investors, you go to see, say, okay, yes, they dig gold. In the night, they'll pack everything, can't go give one Chinese. Those are the investors you're talking about. Where are the real investors? And why are the investors going to places that have natural resources, like natural minerals? Why? Why they know they go some kind of states where we say people know the hear of, like all those Jalingo. Do you understand? Like all those Jalingo, all those Mina, Tik Nasarawa. Nasarawa day like that, Nasarawa condemn. Why they know they go inside Nasarawa? They'll pack themselves go Niger Delta because you did here. They'll go Jos because they get tin ore. They pack things cold, this one, that one gold. They'll go Zamfara. Why una investors know they go states where nothing they happen? Go develop the states. Have you ever thought about that? Say it's going to look for investors. Which year investors? They are going to make deals. Our politicians go there to make deals. They don't bring no investors to the country. They make deals. They make deals. Before this podcast, how many investors they don't bring come this country? Before this Davido podcast, present them. Let's see them. Present them. With their country, get some states where no get airport, and they get investors. And they bring, I say get states where no get airports for this country like this. If you want to start invest, if you want to bring investor, create airports for the whole state first, so that some people feel land there with plane. Then come start to look for, okay, yes, what do we want to do here? Okay, this place have this, let's do this thing here. Which kind of investment you want to do when places no get airports? See, this one where Oyede put us say want to do aircraft landing place. That whole state no get airport. Where Oyede put want to do Burkina Land, Ogun, what they call that state? They no get airport. Which year investors they go bring that they go do deal? Which dirty investors? If like go outside, they come back and money they go borrow. 2 weeks later, you will see they go borrow money. And I will talk tomorrow, say all these influencer celebrities, they don't talk about what's happening in the country. Davido don't go now, don't go talk true. Una start to the verse say they sell the country out. Una no say una don't sell una self out since morning. You to say those Oyibo people that don't even know what they go on here. They don't see say una politicians and una leaders na mumu. They'll do small deal with them, collect their own. Everybody will they split themselves, they destroy country, they go. Or go pile of that.
I'm make una see me say problem. I don't know why Nigerians will go see truth. We know if you talk and you understand. Now they see people they insult the video because of interview when they say the economy no good. Say no fit allow friends to come Nigeria. They see many actors and they can't do eye service. All this about Nigerian popular former celebrities and we no get sense. They come and they can say the video inspire your country reputation because of what they do. Foreign investors no go fit come because of you go for interview go they spoil your country name. Some of them no get sense. You understand? And most of all these people don't collect money from politicians and take support them make they enter power because you know say no loan and belle on the fine. Understand? The video make I tell you the truth. What they talk no dey bad at time. In fact, if Jesus Christ blow trumpet now, if Jesus blow trumpet now, the video, you'll be the first person to enter heaven because he made a lie. Wait till you talk now 100% to the economy good before. Make we even look at like this. Our politicians, they all their children know they abroad. 90% of Nigerian politicians, all their children in the school abroad. When their children school finish, they go buy house. They go buy house for America, buy house for Chicago, buy house for Dubai, buy house everywhere. You understand? Make their children they live because they don't want their children. They don't even want their children to come talk more of visitors. They don't want their own children where they're born. Our politicians, they don't want their children to near at all because they know say they go kidnap them. They go demand for ransom. You understand? Because they know say the country no good and they say wetin the video talk no good. If you know say be part of those people wey don tackle the video, take this from me, thunder fire you. But seriously, some of una dey craze. So wetin una wan make the video talk? Una wan make him go for the interview go say Nigeria is a very good country, the country is very nice, there is security, everybody is happy in the country, things are so cheap, the government they are doing very very well. In fact, the people are happy with the current government because they are taking the country to the next level. Now wetin una wan make him go talk? So that when Jesus blow trumpet tomorrow, he go be the first person to get fire. Thunder fire now dey craze. So now the video wetin he talk dey very good, you understand? You know like don't allow your conscience to worry you. You did very very well. Actually, the video make I tell you the truth. If to say for that interview, you go there, go to say, Nigeria economy is doing very well. The government they are trying to make sure there is peace in the country. At least the security now is quite better than before. The people are happy. The Nigerian government they are putting their effort to make sure the economy is good. So we advise foreign investors to come in. Another set of people go see insult you say, because your papa get money now, because all your children they abroad now, where your wife they wait chama, she be chama the America they do jogging for May Road. This one, where my day, where all of them, where your twins, she be carry them come up from Nigeria, come for national television, they talk nonsense. That one go even worse pass because the cost he go receive, that one go work for your body. If they say me thunder fire your left hand, it go affect your left hand. But this one we talk now. Anything where anybody insult you, no go work because you said the truth. You talk the truth with your full chest. You be better ambassador. In fact, I be the best ambassador for Nigeria because you dey represent your people where you understand. You know be lie person. You're a good man, Davido. No mind all these people, all these actors, them and all these your people where they want make it come and see. Even the rain or market we carry baby like unfortunate bingo. We carry baby like go to a mystery travel abroad. You understand? They say, he disgrace the country. Thunder fire all of them. Davido, you be better person. The time they talk and say many Nigerians no get sense. You understand? Another thing where they make our government they misbehave now because of this way they always talk. You go see some people they go come for internet, come they write, Nigerians are very strong people. No matter how bad the economy is, no matter how bad the country is, they will find a way to make themselves happy. They will find a way to survive. Nigerians can survive in any condition. And that condition don't kill many, don't buy many people. Our country where don't scatter, country where no get reputation now. Now they try to protect. When we say our government they go borrow money, they no go pay. You understand? They go borrow again. Now when I say which eye you say those country carry themselves, country where no fit pay money. If person borrow money for your hand, they no fit pay, then they come for more. You don't go look them like goat, like unfortunate bingo. They that. Shame on now. Psycho, I dedicate this up to Nigeria because the way why this I'm not sure say Nigeria go better again in Jesus' name. Amen. Imonti yoro, anamanini ashayere, orishakbakam, orishakbala akuko, origorigo, imonti yoro, anamanini ashayere, orishakbakam, orishakbala akuko, origorigo. Make una leave Davido alone. When I want make the boy go hellfire, Davido, you do better thing.
And there you have it, guys. Davido didn't lie. As VDM pointed out, Nigeria's economy is in shambles. And let's be honest, if insecurity were part of his interview, the story would be even grimmer. Yet somehow, Davido's honesty has sparked more outrage than the actual state of the nation. Think about this. Are we expecting Davido to paint a picture of rainbows and sunshine just because his family has wealth? Should he pretend everything is fine while ordinary Nigerians struggle to survive? We should be grateful he's speaking up because trust me, if CNN had interviewed VDM, things would have gotten much more intense. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Why isn't anyone talking about what President Tinubu said at the G Summit in Brazil? His remarks painted an even bleaker picture of Nigeria, far worse than anything Davido mentioned. Yet the outrage seems to be missing. Why? Up next, I will let you hear it for yourself. First, listen to Davido's comment and then compare them to President Tinubu's speech. After that, ask yourself, who is really the marketing Nigeria? Is it Davido or the people leading us? Be sincere. Drop your thoughts in the comment below. And hey, if you found this interesting, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates. Let's keep this conversation going because Davido isn't your problem. It is time we face the truth.
For those of you wey dey vex for Davido because of wetin talk for US, make una lis ten to wetin una president talk for Brazil in the front of world leaders at G20 summit wey happen for Brazil. Lis ten to wetin your president Bola Ahmed Tinubu talk, then you go take am compare to wetin Davido talk. Your own leader dey in front of other world leaders, dey demarket your country, dey demarket Africa. You know say am as an offence, but na wetin Davido talk na im dey vex you. Lis ten to wetin your president talk, then compare both of them, the one wey worse pass.
It's better to give you the true picture of what's going on in Africa. We have terrorism challenges, insecurity challenges that are preventing farmers to even go to their farm. We have problem in Sudan, displacing people. We have problem of climate change, flooding, destroying crops. And we have problem of protectionism. We have problems. It is very important to make it clear and louder here. We have problem of out of school children. We have problem of funding free education or giving our children 1 meal a day in a classroom to even make them pay attention to school. Africa has that problem. That's poverty-driven problems. What do I do to help the small-scale industry? The cost of funding is expensive. What do I do to get power to industrialize my country? The cost of funding is extremely expensive. I have a very vibrant youth population, 70% below the age of 30, in schools, set up funding for their education. It's a challenge. And even if I have the phone, how do I turn it around? Reform, yes, I must. And I've embarked upon that aggressively. But as I going through that reform, I must equally see that the other hand, the hunger and poverty is resistant to all of us here. Investment in education, investment in health, investment in food security, cheaper financing, the risk in various African countries, putting us on a better and more progressive arrangement to prioritize food security and the agricultural reforms.
My original question was like, so for if people want to leave America and like try to find those,
leave America and go where?
back home.
Let's be honest. Go back where? It's not cool back home.
It's not.
I mean, my country now is in the economy now is in shambles. Like,
but if okay, so if people are leaving,
I do my part.
Yeah,
I'm an ambassador. So when I go home and I'm filming and showing, I'm not gonna show the bad parts. I ain't gonna show all the
You're not gonna try the slums. You're not gonna show the trenches.
No, I go to the trenches.
Yeah.
I film trenches, but I'm talking about the situation in the country.
Yeah.
We Nigerians, you know what I'm saying? Like now the exchange rate is messed up. A lot of stuff not going well. You know what I'm saying? The economy is just not good anymore. The oil prices are too high. And imagine a country that produces oil. we produce the oil, and we pay more money for oil than a country that's importing the oil. You know what I'm saying? So there's stuff like that. But regardless, entertainment is one of the things that's made Africa look good.
Yeah.
We do not have the best leaders. That's a fact.
When I don't hear wetin una president talk, so how do you feel about it? You go fit take and compare to wetin Davido talk. You dey see am, this one na your own leader wey supposed to solve problem. Na him dey in front of other world leaders. They insult you, they call you poor, they say you no fit go school, your children no fit study. Na your own leader be this. In front of other world leaders, na dey demarket you, they insult you like this. But you na wetin individual talk. Person wey no be even government official. Davido owes you no responsibility to provide anything for you. It is the work of your government, like the one we talk now, to provide good health care for you, good roads, good social amenities, security, and help you to live safely, economically. Because now then they control the price of everything for this country. You no see wetin talk as an offense. But now wetin individual talk. And wetin Davido talk, no be true na wetin talk. We not get economic problem for this country. As you dey now, are you going to encourage anybody wey you love, say make you come back from abroad, only for Nigeria? You go fit do am. You no know say if you do am, you be wish. You be wish, you no want that person success. And in the talk, una dey attack am. Person wey be say he don help many people. If you no help, you don't help others. Now una dey insult. I pity people wey dey listen to Reno Omokri. Reno Omokri wey go dey abroad, dey enjoy his life with his children and wife. You no fit dey Nigeria. Why can't he stay in Nigeria here? He go dey abroad, dey talk rubbish, una dey listen to such person. He claim to be more Nigerian than anybody, and he dey live abroad, dey enjoy every good thing, but he go still dey there, dey tell you rubbish. You dey listen to such person. Una no really get sense for this country. Una circumfancy, you no get part 2. Look at wetin your president talk. Take and compare to wetin Davido talk. Which one bad pass? Davido no be leader. Na Nigeria wey dey concerned over the same problem wey you dey face now. Na you dey insult so.